Hello and welcome to lesson 2.4 on enzymes. These are super important, so make sure you're paying attention to this lesson. All right, our objectives for this lesson are to explain what an enzyme is, to explain how an enzyme works, and then to describe the parts of an enzyme reaction. All right, again, enzymes are proteins. Make sure you know that, okay? Again, they're super important in how our body functions. You're going to have lots of questions on enzymes and proteins, so we want to make sure you understand this, okay? All right, enzymes are biological catalysts. What that means is that they speed up chemical reactions. They do this by lowering the activation energy needed for the reaction to occur. Okay, so look at the graph here. So if we follow this graph in the red, okay, it would require this much energy, okay, almost twice as much energy for the reaction to occur. But what happens is that enzyme comes in, it lowers the amount of energy that's required for that reaction to happen, so that reaction can happen much faster, okay? That's how enzymes work. Make sure you're familiar with these terms. Enzyme, it's our helper protein molecule. Substrate is the molecule that the enzyme works on. Products are what the enzyme helps to produce from the reaction. And the active site is the part of the enzyme that the substrate molecule bonds to. Okay. We're going to go through an example, hopefully kind of clear things up a little bit. This is on your notes sheet, so make sure you're following along there as well. All right, for our example, we're going to look at hydrogen peroxide in the liver cells, okay? Hydrogen peroxide naturally builds up in our livers. Well, the problem is if we build up too much, it actually becomes toxic and it can poison the cells. So our liver has to be able to break down that hydrogen peroxide into non-toxic substances. So what ends up happening is that hydrogen peroxide is actually broken down into oxygen and water, both normal things that our body uses regularly. But in order to make that reaction happen and happen quick enough, we need an enzyme, okay? The enzyme that we need is called catalase, and that is what speeds up this reaction. All right, so what I would have you do down here at the bottom of your notes page, just draw a little arrow showing that the reactant is hydrogen peroxide, the enzyme is catalase, and the products are oxygen and water. Okay, I know they're over that, but we just want to make sure we clarify what those are. All right, enzymes can be used over and over again because they are not used up when they take part in a reaction. The substrate will come in, bind to the enzyme, it does its job, it releases our product, and then it's free to go right back into another reaction. All right, so in summary, enzymes are proteins, okay? They are catalysts, which means they speed up chemical reactions by lowering the activation energy, okay? And they can be used over and over since they do not get used up during the reaction. All right, that's it. Y'all head to Canvas, work on those lessons for 2.4, and I'll see you next time.